Welcome back to Week 14 against the Baltimore Ravens. Let's play some spoiler against our arch rivals, the former Browns. I wanted to give Lamar Jackson a nice old poppin' Monday night prime time. Oh yeah. Let's do our color rush. Prime time game. Let's knock him in the tooth. Let's knock him out. Play spoilers at home. Monday Night Football Color Rush Edition. Where it's at. Man, Lamar's a fumbling machine, so let's make him fumble. Let's ruin their playoff hopes. Play some spoilers.
Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Look at that color rush.
We'll see Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
The folks here, they are bundled up, but they're ready for football as you get a look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback.
Here
the way
we
the game
go.
is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here come the Browns on offense with Baker Mayfield, the former #1 overall pick at quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And
Very
second
good.
and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
The Broncos lost. That's interesting development.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Of course.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
They run. Chubb. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. But you might remember Nick Chubb, he had a heck of a game last year in Week 4 in what turned out to be a 40-25 Browns win over these Ravens. He finished with 165
There we
yards,
go.
3 rushing touchdowns. Of course, never fear for the Ravens, though. After that loss, they went on a run. They would win their next 12
Heavy
in a
loss.
row
That's good.
to finish the regular season at 14-2. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And Tennessee won again. Might be the last one to sneak in.
Bounce it out to the outside to make
The
it
Steelers keep rolling.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside.
Yeah, we're bullying this team right now.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. second and right at a yard. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And that one got tipped.
Bengals lost. Interesting.
Brings up third. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Yeah.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up 1st and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb, and he'll be stopped.
That was a good shed block by Queen. It's great.
On the pickup there, 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. To throw, Mayfield, and nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing, Mayfield.
Let me go. Oh my goodness. I was trying to move, but he got caught by his lineman.
Get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
Let me get some points, because no points are.
Makes the score Browns 3, Ravens nothing.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First time we get to see this Baltimore offense here, and feast your eyes on the Madden cover man, Lamar Jackson, taking the field, ready to lead them at quarterback.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game.
What if Steelers had a bye week or something, because they're not showing it.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain.
Chargers lost too.
And it's 2nd down.
Yeah, a lot of teams losing right now.
No gain.
Let's play spoilers.
From the gun, they go to Edwards.
Holding.
And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory.
Pittsburgh lost. Good.
Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards.
Another hold.
Jeez. Now he's free. The 30. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 17-yard line.
Jeez, this is a back-to-back.
So that one will be accepted. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd.
That's crazy.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field.
But he seemed happy there a minute ago.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On 3rd down, Jackson.
That was good timing by me. Jeez.
Great job defensively.
I was lucky. I spun right where it was going to go to, right there.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to sack.
That was good.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Mayfield hands it off.
That was a good shot block, but didn't matter, everybody.
They'll call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He's brought down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with
That 93 Campbell's getting shed blocked pretty good.
You could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
2 yards.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Good pass. Oh,
Running back not pick him up.
dropped.
Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 45. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st down, Ravens.
Jackson gonna run. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12.
Keep it up, boys. Keep it up.
At the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Gain of 12. 1st down, Baltimore.
Again, Jackson.
What?
This will be caught just inside the 10.
How is that not past the line of scrimmage?
That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll look to run with Edwards. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
Gus Edwards, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning
That was
you get on
annoying.
a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That
3rd
allowed
down.
the runner to make the
There's a
big
weakness.
move towards the end zone.
The defense every time.
He tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
We get a lead here.
4-yard line.
To get the ball back in the 2nd half.
Ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points. So into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
I think we could all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Jackson flying with a catch right side. And he will have a Ravens first down.
Really?
As they're able to get
That was
the
close.
3rd down conversion. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
This is another game I'm getting mad.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews.
Again, I call zone right where he is. And I stand right behind him every time.
2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. Jackson will throw again. Flushed. And he'll take it into
I call the corner blitz on that side. Didn't even go near him.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Well, Lamar Jackson remembers 7 rushing touchdowns in his MVP season of 2019, and he's into the end zone here as well.
And when you hear that 7 rushing touchdowns in 2019, doesn't it surprise you a little bit?
Yeah, you almost expect more, right?
Yeah, in your mind, you're thinking Lamar Jackson got in the end zone a bunch more. That might be what he does in 2020.
And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in the field goal range now at the 27-yard line. The Browns drive.
This is a sad game right now. We need to score a touchdown just to be around. Chubb.
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Oh, fires this one downfield for Chubb. And this is caught at the 20. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3
Let's see this one again.
as the clock will stop with 20.
See that catch. That wasn't Nick Chubb. That was Odell. Let's look at this. Oh, that was Chubb. Wow. Well, that was Odell. Huh.
Seconds to go in the first half. 21-yard line. Mayfield on first down. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last
Look at
catch.
Henry
Good 3
Landry.
yards. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Back
That was a great, great play.
Feet down, no, it's incomplete.
Did he drop it? I thought he deflected it. I thought he deflected it, didn't he? Look how good the coverage is. Oh no, he dropped it. Okay. Nice.
Incompletion here now, 3rd and 2.
On the coverage.
Mayfield with it once more. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
How you not fight for that? Sorry I'm doing 3rd straight replay. Okay, right here. I had a him, I guess. That would be a touchdown though. But I thought he'd break right there. He read it all the way. See right there. Right into him. I thought he'd step on him.
Their own 4-yard line.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. 2nd and 11 now. So we have reached
It's against their offense again. I'm telling you.
contest as we'll head down to Orlando. That's That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where you see the final score there. Christian McCaffrey, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we take the long trip across the country, about as far as you can go. Check on the Seahawks in Seattle. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. 28-6 was a one-sided final. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. 28-14 was your final score. In the game you're watching, we've seen a strong first half out of Lamar Jackson. His guys are out in front as we send you back to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland to rejoin Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
That could still happen, but I'm not liking our odds right now.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Taken in the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
The Ravens isn't anything that spectacular except for the first drive. There we go again. Who's he throwing at? Not taking it. 2 straight pick sixes.
Make it back-to-back weeks now.
So who's he throwing to? 2 guys were on it.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, you get a
Right back in the ball game. Boom.
It's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
I was throwing it. It's okay. I was trying to throw it.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception,
It's okay, it don't matter though.
I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
And everybody scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
They'll start with the option. And not much to
Good job, Garrett.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Makes it was.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
2nd and 9 at the 26.
Now Jackson.
He got smuffed.
Down he goes.
Well, the beauty of
Keep his D up. Let's go.
they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against
Hey,
the blitz,
not a first down.
if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
That's what we needed. We need to score a touchdown and be back in this game.
When you run a screen
I'm liking
pass
it.
really well, you gotta like the look of
We
it
could drive
because
against this
so
team.
many
We just
parts
can't
come together
finish.
to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there.
Oh, if he
catching
broke
the
that tackle all the way,
ball, them going together,
he'd been gone.
unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb.
Oh,
Earl Thomas in on the stop. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage?
75. You got to hold that block.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
What kind of...
Again with the interception, his 3rd.
Oh my goodness.
Marlon Humphrey.
The accuracy today is brutal. He threw it way over his head. Look at this. There's no reason that should have been a pick above his head.
That's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is a season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Our defense doing great, considering. But man, we need this. Our offense again for second straight week. Is it letting us down? Because they're not playing good.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Browns 40.
Jackson leads it with Edwards on the draw. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And it's 3rd down.
He completes it to Bryant. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Probably got more actually better than the ball there.
23. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught.
He's over that guy's head too.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. Jackson hit.
Get it.
The football.
No. Oh. We could have had that fumble easily.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the
Garrett just smashed him.
We have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
The Browns D locked in.
Shift the extra point. We need a 2-point to tie it.
And that'll push the lead up to 8.
Ravens 17.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And we're back now here in Cleveland.
Comes their offense again. What to do?
With the football here to start the 4th. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus
They
on
move
this
fast.
drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. He's going to look deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Mayfield hands to Chubb on the draw.
Oh, 75 right into me.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Mayfield. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, come on.
Get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the
You see why,
defense gets
guys.
there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm.
Oh, you're right,
Do you do it
yeah.
with coverage, or do you do it with
Let's go
pressure?
for it.
They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
One score down. Here we go.
Say field goal, but
They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
forgot to get first down.
Mayfield looks to throw. And that's going to be
There we go. Oh, down. He's supposed to move over to the slant, but that's okay.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns move back within a couple of the lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, if you have it,
And they're going to bury
Nobody's
him back
open.
at the 11-yard line.
Nobody was open.
And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call.
You really had to there, Sherlock.
Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up.
All right, defense, you need to really step it up.
At their own 22-yard line.
We can't let a touchdown. It's something we can't let happen.
Set at the line for this next drive. A little less than
They run the ball a lot.
remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Oh, Ward could have had that pick if he looked.
Gus Edwards, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Oh, come on.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And Jackson throwing once more. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
He's in crazy throws.
They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Edwards now on 1st and 10.
Jackson.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns 17.
Those will let him score at this point.
That one, and it moves the chains.
Just
Not
about.
totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Raven football here.
We can't even stop him when we call him for run plays. All of a sudden.
On 1st down.
Nope, let him score.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Gus Edwards, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game, as the Ravens push further out in front. So the 2nd time tonight he has hit the end zone, Charles.
Some people
So we need a 2-pointer tie.
for the end zone, and he's exhibiting that here in this game. Big time job, and of course he's got
We're only 9 now.
of the offensive line.
Yeah, they can't be lost in the shuffle.
It's all right.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Kick it, onside kick.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
2 minutes still long time.
Now Mayfield and the Browns down by 9. A minute 55 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Edwards. 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a
We call run play, we still get destroyed.
Gus Edwards, 46
This is pathetic.
yards. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland
Yeah, this is a
offense
good
ready
pick this
to
year in the
go.
draft.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a...
And now here is another interception.
Oh my goodness.
Picked off at the 49. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
This was pathetic.
On first down, Edwards.
I'm not going to stop the clock. It don't matter anymore.
It'll be second down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Once again, offense
So the final
horrible.
seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road, how about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin? Most times, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams.
Look at better offenses.
In this case, that didn't hold up.
Besides
On
rushing.
the road, big margin, big victory. Oh yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for Baltimore, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the
Can't look at his stats.
Jaguars.
It's just too sad. That was the most epic fourth quarter collapse. Was it 5 picks? 4, 5? Oh. You know what? That was a Browns game in real life too. That was just something. Wow. Move on again. Hopefully not fired up this year. Let's remember that our contracts are on. The team probably won't pick us up, but you never know. But see the picture. Tennessee's now in there. They're a good team. Better than Baltimore. That is just brutal. Brutal. I think it's time for the beard to come back. No, it don't really matter. But I think Baker needs to be shut down after that horrendous performance. That was disgusting of a game. Well, I got a good draft pick this year. To do anything positive. That's the only positive I can really say. But let's go ahead and put Fitzpatrick in the game. He's bad too, but it's time. The beard's back in the game. Let's see how the Jets and Giants are doing here. Let's see, the Jets are 3-10. This makes the battle of the basements between us and the Jets there. If you see, battle of 3-10s. And the Giants, which are also next, are tied for first. And the Steelers are also in the playoffs there. There's 2 playoff potentials with one tiny Jets team. So, hopefully next week we'll win the next 2, be 5-10. Or whatever it is. I don't even know. Next 3 be 6-10. Duh. And you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just distraught after this horrible performance. Until next time. Bye.